Yeah, for real though. That was just fucked up.
I mean, I'm honestly fine with the warrior priest combo. Um, Maybe to mix it up, we change race. We do something a little bit different. But as far as like the class combo, I'm fine with it. If you wanted to try druid or mix it up, that's cool too.
I don't know how well Druid. Like I've heard like Druid Warrior is nice, but I don't know if it's worth or not. Like I don't know if priests just come with too much utility.
I mean, I would think priest is better, and my reasoning behind that is like druid gets bear form at 10, and bear form doesn't really offer anything a warrior doesn't already have. So until like level 20, basically all druids have to offer is heals.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, we could. I don't know if it's worth going Night Elf Priest for Starfire versus my own oh shit heal with human or dwarf.
Well, I mean, so is desperate prayer just a human and dwarf thing? That doesn't sound right. I think dwarves get fear ward, humans get some kind of heal, and then night elves get star shards. I don't. I think desperate prayer is just every priest gets that. It's not, if I remember correctly.
No, that's what Classic Wowhead said. Let me look it up again. Priest Quest Classic Wow. But yeah, apparently dwarfs and humans get that. So let's see. Dwarf priest racial. Let me know if this is classic. Yeah, dwarf priests learn desperate prayer at 10 and the valuable racial fear ward at 20. Human priests learn desperate prayer at 10 and feedback at 20. Night elves learn star shards at 10 and Elun's grace at 20.
What's a loon's grace?
Reduces range damage taken by 95 and increases chance to dodge by 10% for 15 seconds, and it's a 5-minute cooldown.
That's not very good.
No, Star Shards is good for like damage, but Elun's Grace is meh. Dwarf, I don't know
Yeah,
if Fear Ward is better than Feedback. I mean, probably.
I would say here's the thing: fear ward has like a 3 minute buff duration, so
Oh, it's
I
10
think it'd be very
minutes.
situational.
Yeah,
It lasts for 10 minutes.
yeah, last 10
That's
minutes.
that's that's not awful, but it's never gonna come up, man. I mean, like I can think of maybe 3 to 5 mobs in the entire game that outside of dungeons will fear you,
Yeah, true.
but I still think it's better than feedback.
Yeah, it might be better than Feed. I mean, Feedback is priest becomes surrounded with anti-magic energy. Any successful cast against the priest will burn 105 of the attacker's mana, causing 1 shadow damage for each point of mana burned. So does that just mean it does 105 damage and takes away 105 mana?
I think it just does a mana burn. I don't think it does damage.
That's what Wowhead, classic Wowhead says. Causing 1 shadow damage for each point of mana burned.
Oh, okay, so it does do damage. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading all this
that's
shit right off the tooltips.
so. Yeah, okay, so that's. I mean, that's really not awful, and for hardcore, it might be better than Fear Ward.
Yeah, it probably would be. I mean,
Let's.
is Horde any better?
I think. Trolls get something called Shadow Guard. I think, which is like really good. I think because you can proc. It's kind of like a lightning shield but with shadow damage, which can also proc blackout. And in fact, well, I don't know because feedback might proc blackout.
Let me see. Well, Blackout is. Oh yeah, because if it's a shadow, yeah, because it's shadow damage. Does Blackout just work for shadow spells? Let me look at that. Or does it work for shadow damage? Well, I guess feedback would still be
That's
considered a shadow spell.
well, you would think, but it kind of depends. It might be discipline. Um, I would check into that, but I think Yeah, I think feedback has to be Shadow School, and that's part of the thing with Troll Priest is Shadow Guard is Shadow School. And I know Undead Priests get Devouring Plague, which is like one of the best damage over time spells in the game.
Yeah, devouring plague afflicts the target with a disease that causes 904 damage over 24 seconds. Damage caused by devouring plague heals the caster.
Yeah.
Touch of weakness. The next melee attack on the caster will cause 64 shadow damage and reduce the damage caused by the attacker by 20 for 2 minutes. What does Hex of Weakness do? Just reduces damage caused by 20?
Right.
Yeah.
Which if that's what it is at level 60, that's not super good. And
Oh, yeah, true. These are maxed out for level 60. That's a good point.
like 20 damage at 60 is like practically nothing. But Shadow Guard's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I've heard good arguments for Troll Priests.
I feel like
Um,
Undead Priest would be better than Troll.
it
Just because you
for
get
what you get
healed.
Devouring Plague. It's true, and you wouldn't have to worry about healing yourself if you had Devouring Plague on like two things or whatever. Um, well, what if that's their level 10? What's their level 20?
No, Devouring Plague is their level 20. Touch of Weakness is their level 10.
Oh, okay, okay.
If I get hit by a melee attack, it'll cause 64 shadow damage, and this is at level 60, so it's going to be like very little damage for level 10.
The advantage of that though is that it can, like I said, it can proc blackout. So you can if something attacks you, it's like probably gonna stun itself,
True, that's a good point too.
which buys us time, and that's super invaluable. So honestly, like all things considered, I feel like Troll's probably the best, and then that would also I don't know which one I would pick, but that would give me the option of Orc or Troll.
Do you think
So
you think Shadow Guard's better than Devouring Plague?
honestly, with blackout, yes. Um, with yeah, I mean with blackout, I would say so, because you also get regeneration. You can use. Here's the thing: berserking also increases the speed of your heals being cast. So if you get low health and you can pop berserking real quick, you're like throwing out heals even faster. So
Yeah, that's a good point
because
too.
Will of the Forsaken is like pretty much just a PvP talent, and cannibalize is like I mean not really we barely even ate food, you know.
Yeah, true.
We neither one of us was needing bandages at all, so I would say cannibalize is almost useless for our warrior priest setup.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I mean, we don't have to go horde. I was just looking at the priest talent shits that they get for.
Well, I tell you, like I know Horde a lot better than I know Alliance. So like
Yeah,
part of the reason we died is I've done that quest before on like softcore characters. I've never done it on hardcore, and I didn't know that one spot would pull the whole fucking cave. That's really annoying.
yeah, that was
So,
hella annoying.
but if we play Horde, I know pretty much all the quests up to 60. So, um, as far as just knowing what to expect, I'm much better prepared in that regard, I think.
Yeah. Um, is shaman any fucking good for healing?
Yeah, yeah, Shaman can heal. It doesn't even have to. Here's the thing: we don't need like the best healing class, and Shaman might even be a better choice because of utility. I mean, because the way we were kind of specking your priest was like damage and healing, which you're kind of splitting the difference and getting the best of neither. Shaman has interrupts, the totems, Earthbind totem, we run away, everything that chases us gets slowed down.
Yeah,
Um, Eventually you get Wind Fury, which,
which is huge for warriors.
yeah, I mean, that just makes the damage skyrocket. Shaman's a great class, and I think it's kind of a. I think it probably doesn't synergize as well early game, but later game it would be even better than Priest.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe shaman. I don't know. I've never like gone much into resto shaman before, but
Well, do you have what kind of experience do you have playing Shaman?
I mean, I played in classic hardly none. Like I have a level 11 that I played or that I have in like other shit. Like I played enhancement for like a long time. So I mean, like I know roughly about them, and I know they've got some good utility shit.
Yeah.
I just haven't played them long in classic, really.
Hmm. Well, trying to trying to think. I mean, if you're thinking Shaman, then I mean it might almost be better to go melee hunter. Maybe
Yeah,
probably I don't know about better, but just like as long as we're mixing it up, I might go back to melee hunter.
I mean that might work too. I was only thinking shaman for any kind of warrior synergy. I don't know how much better it synergizes
Yeah,
for hunter.
it wouldn't. No, yeah, I don't like that idea. I was just kind of spitballing, and I think
What else can heal if we do hunter? We could do hunter druid. I don't know how well that would work.
hmm,
I don't know if that's any better or not.
uh,
I mean,
that
I
would
could
be that.
half-ass
I think
tank.
that would be better than warrior druid. I would think.
Yeah, I would think so too.
But honestly, I'll level with you. Like anytime I make something that's not a warrior or sometimes a rogue, I'm down for rogue too. But um, anytime I make something that's not a warrior, I just wish I made a warrior basically.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of the way I'm wired at this point because that's most of what I've played. And sometimes I like rogue, but the thing I don't know with duos, it's like Rogue just lends itself better to a solo kind of gameplay, and I don't personally, just to be honest, it's one of my shortcomings. I don't know how I would strategize a Rogue for two people because
Yeah, me either.
they're almost entirely built around doing shit by themselves. So I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't know shit about that. I feel like warrior shaman could be good, but I don't know if it's better. Like you said, it might not be great early game, but I don't know if that's super important
I mean,
versus late.
yeah, I mean it would definitely be good enough. I would say a warrior and anything that can heal is going to be fine early game. I'm trying to think of the entire picture, and I think the thing with warrior druid, I mean I feel like it's I think there's a lot going on. I think I'm trying to basically make instead of making this like crazy complicated high tech weapon, I'm thinking something simple, something that works, and something that's consistent for the long term. And I
Yeah,
think Druid, there's a lot of moving parts, and I'm not underestimating your ability here. I'm just saying that I feel like if you're in cat form and shit gets hairy, you've got to switch out of cat form. You've got to throw hots. You've got to maybe switch into travel form and move, and it's just like there's a
yeah,
lot of
that
shit going
shit's
on.
yeah,
And me, I can only do so much, so I'm just like, okay, well, I hamstrung them and I'm running. You know,
right.
Whereas if we have a combo that can maybe stay in there a little bit more, I think that would be more conducive to a long term kind of thing. Because you saw with Warrior Priest, like even when we didn't have the buff, it was like a five pull is like getting kind of sketchy, but we still made it work, and you still had some mana left at the end with Spirit Tap. So I think Warrior Priest was pretty great, but I think Warrior Shaman would also be good. And honestly, I haven't looked at the Shaman talent tree. That's worth considering. Let's look over
Yeah,
that.
I was just looking. I was just typing it in. Shaman. I'm gonna just go look at Resto and just see how they build into shit. Uh,
Because with Priest, like right away, you got 70% heal interrupt resist. You got Spirit Tap, which is major. You know, it looks like with you get Title Focus that makes your heals a little bit less expensive. But I know Ancestral Healing would be really good because you're just healing me and I wear heavy armor. Um, I would say like improved healing wave is almost a must because I think like the max rank of that's like 3.5 second cast time, which is just
yeah,
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So okay, so check this out. Tier three healing focus that requires 5 points to get 70% resist interrupt. With priest, it's first tier and it's 2 points. So as far as just casting under pressure, heals. I think Priest edges that out.
Yeah,
It would be you would be level 25 before you get that maxed out, and you'd have to go straight resto, nothing else. So, I'm to me, I mean, if we're just talking about like healing efficiency, I think it's got to be Priest. But considering other things, considering synergy, Wind Fury Totem is like 40, I think.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think it's 40.
That's hella late game. I
Yeah,
don't, you get Wind Fury weapon at 30, but that's just you. That's not me. So I'm not I'm not really sure how good would be for like the first 40 levels. After 40, it's gravy, but
yeah. The first 40 would probably be like hella hard, or harder at least than Priest would be.
yeah, because I mean, the more I think, the only thing I could even think of that would have prevented our last death is if I was a mage and I frost nova to everything at once, and then we ran. But even then, I wouldn't have survived that long if I was a mage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I would have gotten wailed on. So, and nobody would have been able to tank. So every pull would have been kind of dicey. So, yeah, like I'm trying to learn a lesson from that, other than the very specific fuck that part of that cave
yeah.
lesson.
Really though. Um. Well, I mean, I'm cool with keeping Priest. I mean, I don't really care either way, and I don't care if you want Alliance or Horde. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay, man. Let's um let's do horde, and I think troll priest is probably the move.
Yeah, Berserking, regen increased. I get beast damage, so that's like a little bit of help there.
Yeah, because a lot of what we fight is beasts anyway.
Yeah, especially on Horde.
Right now, I'm honestly I'm kind of leaning towards a troll warrior. Um, I see a lot of duos running two trolls. I think regen in combat is a huge deal.
Yeah,
Uh, if it's between berserking and blood fury, I think berserking's way better. Having stun resistance, as we just saw, is kind of nice, but there's not that many mobs on horde.
not like that. They gouge you like that.
Right. I mean, that's kind of an isolated case that will stun you in that way. And I think in general, orcs are probably the best warriors. I just probably wouldn't be using Blood Fury that often later on
Yeah.
because it does Mortal Strike you, which is a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, true.
Um,
It reduces your healing, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. And axe skill is nice. with troll, the range skill is useless. Beast is nice, regen is nice, and berserk is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go troll. I think.
All right, bet. I think I've already got mine set up. I hate the trolls so much. Just the look of them is ass.
Well, play a girl troll. Girl trolls look kind of cool.
I don't know if I want to grow one either. What kind of what they fucking with here?
They have some like jacked up faces, and they have some. It's kind of a I don't know. It's a vibe. That's the only way I can think to put it. It's a vibe, man.
Yeah, they're not awful. What are the hairstyles they got? They got some wonk ass hairstyles.
Yeah, it's a wonk ass race to be honest with
I
you.
mean, really though. Fuck it, I'm gonna go male. Alright. I am logging in at the moment. I might have to set some shit up unless it saved everything.
Making quick aesthetic choices, and I'll be there in a second.
Oh, you're fine, bro. Um, move all my shit around. Check all my sneak plates. Sneak plates is good. Some of this shit's weird and saves everything to the name of a character. Like if I keep the character with the same name, like all my shit stays the same. It's so weird.
I kind of like that in an add-on though.
Yeah, I mean me too. Like it does it for everything. Like even my name placement, like where I move my bars or my like target and my health shit, like it all stays where exactly where it was too. Let me make sure the fucking raid profiles look the same though. Yeah, use raid style. Because that shit is important to see. Make that shit as wide as possible. Oh, I was just about to do that. Let me make these a little bit
Yeah,
taller.
I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take a piss in just a second. Alright. Make sure my Questy Auto does my shit. Questy options. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably pick this up.
That'd be a good start. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be a little bit of a good start.
What do you need now?
And it is kind of nice that we both know the fucking quests better here. Oh, I gotta turn auto loot on too. System. Nope. Interface options.
Yeah, I mean, it makes all the difference just to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, for real though. Alright. Already. What kind of regen does it give us?
So you get 10% increased health regen, and 10% of your normal health regen, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, you get 10% more regen, and then 10% of your regen continues in combat.
Oh, okay, I see.
They're the only race that regens health in combat at all, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice actually.
I've seen so many duos run two trolls, and I think I'm starting to get why, like in terms of survivability.
Yeah, for real though. I mean, the health regen, the berserking, like damage against pets when that's damn near all Horde does.
I can't carry any more of those.
Yeah, I mean you're fighting beasts for so long, so
Yeah, seriously though.
think about it. Like barrens full of beasts, and then you get into Thousand Needles and the Shimmering Flats, Ungoro Crater, Tannerus.
Yeah, it's a fuckload of beasts. Oh, hell yeah. All the cloth gear again. Only downside is we will not probably get as much linen cloth as we were.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yep. I mean, there's some shit in some instances where we can, but
I mean, honestly, I'm down to grind humanoids until we get you like 60-ish linen cloth, just to pump that wand.
oh yeah, that's a good point. And to get us bags as soon as we can too.
That too, for sure.
Yep.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory. Strong heart. For the Horde.
Do you want these 17 armor leather pants?
No, I just got some chain ones.
All right, bet. Oh, yeah, I can sell this food off too. I don't need this food.
Strength and honor. Greetings.
No, it's level 3. I was just realized that too.
I'm not used to that. Okay.
Yeah, normally when I'm doing shit like alone, like I would be 3 by then. I do feel like Horde's a little bit more chill for the first sets of levels. We don't.
Yeah. In general, I would agree. Yeah, I think I don't know. The undead starting one's like kind of tense in general.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with Undead Zone.
Yeah, I do like the first. I do death knell the first like 1 to 6, then I immediately come to Durtar.
Oh yeah, same, bro. Like I don't fuck with anything after that.
Tearspall Glades and especially Silverpine Forest are just nightmare worlds. Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, I didn't know like Silver Pine was all that bad. Like I've never fucked around there, but then hearing everybody talk about that shit, like there's like elites and shit all over the place. Like nope.
Dude, it's not just that. So the elites can cast a debuff on you called Gift of the Rugal, and what it does is every 60 seconds it'll deal like I want to say like 350 to 500 damage. So like if you're a certain level, it's like every 60 seconds you either die or you almost die.
Good God, that's
For it
rough.
only lasts for like 5 minutes. So like basically that's 5 minutes where you can do nothing except wait and then heal up and then wait again.
God,
I need to get closer.
we just farming these up real quick to turn in and get 3.
Pretty much, yeah. I
That's
mean,
what I was
normally
thinking.
I grind on boars and shit too, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of reeling. I can't believe we died like that, man.
Yeah, I
It's just
know.
because it's like we did. It's just well, that's life, right? I mean, sometimes you can do everything right and you still lose.
Yeah, really though. Like, sometimes you can't help the shit. I just need one more apple. There's
Like
one.
I'm so tired of Durotar and the Barons in general. Like because I've played Horde for years, and this is just like there's nothing. There's literally there's not even any drops on the table that are like new or interesting to me. Like it's just all old hat. So I don't know.
I mean, we could do something. We can
But
play something else.
do you want to do like? It's kind of crazy idea. Do you want to do like night elves?
I mean, we could.
Just because I don't know, like I understand, like from a pure logic standpoint, it makes more sense to do what we're familiar with. But dude, I'm this is literally like years of my life I've spent in the Durotar and the Barons, and I'm just like, oh god, this is it's like clocking into work for me.
Yeah, right though. I mean, I feel you. I agree.
I don't have a
I'm
token.
down to switch.
I'm so glad you agree. Okay, well then if you agree, then fuck this, man.
Okay, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Like we did not have to do this just because the